Today on this Tuesday, a new medical resource is flying into one town in Arkansas. Billy Brightman joins us here in the studio with what makes this edition so very important. Billy, good morning.
Good morning. Eureka Springs offers an interesting landscape of rural land, hilly roads, and nearby rivers and lakes. All of this means it might be hard to transport patients in a timely manner. Eureka Springs Hospital has partnered with medical transport company Survival Flight to make it easier for patients with critical care needs to be transported to a larger facility. Leaders with the hospital say it can cut travel times from over an hour to around 20 minutes. Survival Flight will have one helicopter stationed in Eureka Springs. Just like an emergency room, the chopper is stocked with ventilators, IV pumps, blood, and more. Both the hospital and Survival Flight emphasize the need for partnership to provide the best patient care.
We're never first to the dance, if you will. We work with local EMS, local fire departments, local emergency rooms, and facilities that need us. So we have to develop that relationship and that trust to be a valued partner so they know when they have that greater need for rapid transport, they can reach out to us. They know us ahead of time. We've worked with their teams. We've trained with their teams. And we're proud to have been chosen to be a part of this community. And we're looking forward to doing the best we can.
Survival Flight plans to start service in Eureka Springs in the middle of May. Chad?
All right.